Hey, what's up, guys? It's Musa here, back with a new series. We're going to be playing with Valencia Soccer Club, and we're going to try to make Valencia into one of the best teams in the world, either this season or next season. We're going to jump into a friendlies tournament today and also play just one La Liga game. And we do have a pretty tough group in the Friendly Cup. I think it's Borussia Dortmund, team from France, and RB Leipzig from Germany. But of course, as we always start off a new season, we have to look at our expectations and objectives. Obviously, the youth development is going to be big this year, and especially with Valencia having, in my opinion, one of the best youth teams in the world right now, with Torres as one of them as the left midfield. And also, we're going to be bringing in some youth development of our own. Looking at the squad hub, we're just gonna get rid of some players that we really don't need. Players that are just gonna be riding the bench a lot, just loan them out or even transfer, get a couple, a little bit of money from them. And then also we're gonna terminate some of the loans that we have in Valencia. Players that we don't really need at this point. Having a lot of strikers, having like 6 strikers, we're obviously going to sell most of them, try to get them away. But then also we do want to sign world-class players in our first season. I was looking more in the goalkeeper position. Having Silesen as our first choice isn't really that good. Didn't really want him. I was looking at some, high-class top players. And then also bringing in, I think, one more world-class player in the center mid position. But then we have to get started with our youth teams, trying to go to Spain and also trying to go to Portugal. We wanted a more of a attacker position, but also we wanted a physically strong player, someone that can play a center back, left back, or the center defensive mid, and obviously any of the striker positions for our attacking, left mid, left wing, right wing, players that will give our team, more power up in front, trying to make one of the best forwards, one of the best teams, good defensively, world-class goalkeeper, world-class players in the center mid. As you saw, we lost, unfortunately, having our team lose our first game against Dortmund. Didn't go our way, lost 2-0. But then we got an offer for Jimenez, just trying to get these players out, not really needing them at this point, just trying to get a little bit of money for them, not really useful for me in any way. Also a couple offers for Jimenez, offer from Switzerland, trying to get him away. And then we're going to jump in onto our second game against RB Leipzig. Just simming these matches, just letting them play by themselves. Didn't really want to show you any guy, really did not want to show you any of the friendly games. We tied 0-0 against Leipzig, which is fine, but we do need to win our second match in order to go on to the next round of the semifinals. And then we want to get into our training. Our training is going to be really big. Having the most potential players in our team, I'm going to use a lot of training with them. Gomez and Torres, and obviously Lee. They have, I think, a high 80 potential, and I think Lee also has a high 80 potential, the South Korean. So I'm trying to obviously get them as much as possible to their potential rating in the first season. Having our third game in the Friendly Cup, we face Stade Rennes, and we do take a convincingly 3-1 win over them. I think that's enough for us to go into the next round facing Leicester City. And we're just going to jump right into the game. We do win them 2-0. Nice clean sheet. Our first clean sheet for the young goalkeeper. And then we're off to the final. And the final is a tough one. We obviously are going to go against Borussia Dortmund, team that we lost our first game to. But then I got more offers for a bunch of players, just trying to get them rid of them. Let them go out, let them waste their time somewhere else. I went on to training again, how to get these young players up. Gaia has been playing a long time with Valencia. And he still has a very high potential. So might as well just try to get the highest of its ability. And with that, guys, we win our first cup in the new season. Our first cup. Great way to start off. We beat Borussia Dortmund on penalties 4-3. It is a friendly, but then again, it's a good morale boost. We won the first cup. Hopefully we can win La Liga. We go off to Europa League. and just keep going. And then, as you can see, I am trying to find a couple of goalkeepers. I do look into Hugo Lloris, Alisson, and the goalkeeper from RP Leipzig. Alisson really wasn't a first priority, wasn't really trying to get him. And then also in the center mid position, I went for Gundogan and James Rodriguez and Thiago. I ended up getting Thiago and Hugo Lloris. Hugo Lloris, obviously, he is a little bit older, but he is 87 rated, and without a doubt is one of the best players in the world. And then I ended up getting Thiago. Thiago is 86 rated. He did cost a little bit more, but that's the players we got to get in order to win our first La Liga in the first season. We do get our monthly squad update from our youth teams, and with the youth squads, I mostly just try to get players that are 16, 17 with a high rating, not really 15-year-olds, because most likely when they hit 16, they're like 94 potential goes down to like an 87. When I'm not trying to deal with that, I'm only trying to get 90 and above, and already into 16, 17, a little more experience playing. So I just signed a couple of them and then just reject the rest of them. Going into our official first La Liga game, we do face Real Sociedad, a good young team. Having Undegaard up in the cam position, that's a player I might be wanting to invest in the future, bringing him in with the first team. Hopefully, if his rating goes up, he will fit in the first team. This game started off pretty strong for both teams. We had a lot more of the possession, but then also Real Sociedad was coming in with a lot of shots on goal. Hugo Lloris had a difficult game this one. I actually expected more from him, but we do have a beautiful play here. Gomez puts a through ball to Rodrigo. Rodrigo just goes all the way up and then finds the bottom of the net. Beautiful finish from Rodrigo. That's the type of goals we're gonna need from him throughout the season. Looking for him to be our top goal scorer, making it 1-0 Valencia to Real Sociedad. And early in the match too, good little lead. But knowing Real Sociedad with their young teams, I knew this was going to be a tough game. They come back almost immediately, pressuring us on top and also playing the way they play, which is a nice little fast, using the outside. Undegaard was tough to cover in this match. He was looking a lot through the fullbacks. He actually makes a beautiful pass to Oyarzabal here, who puts a kind of weird ball. A defender messes up, leaves it in the center, I think it was Garay, and literally lays it off to Undegaard. Undegaard just, all he has to do is just touch it, pass it over Lloris. Nothing he could do there. It was a strong strike. It's 1-1 very early in the game, only the 12th minute. We had a nice opportunity, many opportunities, but then we also had some flaws. Florenzi gives it up. I make a mistake. Florenzi gives it to Oyarzabal, and then Oyarzabal was the one that was causing us a lot of problems down on the left. Him and Undegaard making just beautiful plays. The fullbacks passes were dangerous too. Again, my defender just leaves it in the center, and Porto just smashes it in. I don't even know how the ball passes. It gets past both our defenders and also Hugo Lloris. No one's moving. We take a 2-1 losing right now. And like I said, Real Sociedad, tough team. Literally giving us a battle the whole game. They had many opportunities, many shots. Hugo Lloris played a good game, but he had some flaws. Like that right there. I thought he was going to catch the ball, honestly. But then Parejo finds a beautiful ball over the top to Rodrigo. Rodrigo with a beautiful touch lays it down in the same spot as the first goal. Makes it 2-2 just 33 minutes into the game. That's 2 goals for him in 1 match. Rodrigo, he's going to be a big-time player for us. And if you guys see Gomez as well, Gomez is his backup striker, but then he's also playing because we're playing with the 4-4-2 formation. If Rodrigo ends up leaving us in the future, Gomez can fit that position because Gomez is young, and I think his potential is higher than him. So, just in case, we want to sell Rodrigo, he is going to be worth a lot of money. And then we also have a backup in Gomez, which is not that bad. But as you can see here, our defense just leaves it again, and Monreal finds right to the left. Hugo Lloris, if that ball's on target, Hugo Lloris has nothing to do with it right there. Just would have been a great goal. And look at that reaction time from Hugo Lloris. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Hugo Lloris was pressured in that first half. And with that first half, it is 2-2 at the end of the first half. Very, very entertaining first half. Many, many shots on both sides of the squad, as if for Valencia. and also for Real Sociedad. Mostly already knowing in the second half, it was mostly us. Real Sociedad was slowing down a little bit. Guedes was the one that was doing the most pressure on the bottom left. Just puts a beautiful through pass to Gomez. Gomez, another beautiful through pass to Thiago. Thiago can make it 3-2, but great slide tackle from the defender. He gets right in time. Thiago should have made that. That could have been 3-2, and honestly, if we scored that, I think it would have been completely done. Seeing how Real Sociedad was playing. And we got Gomez, a nice, beautiful header, but straight to the hands of Moya, the Real Sociedad goalkeeper. And like I said, Real Sociedad second half played poorly in my opinion. I think we had most of the possession the whole entire time. We were just making beautiful passes here and there, little touches. Finding Rodrigo on top, he tries to find Soler. Soler tries to put it back. He passes back to Rodrigo. Rodrigo hits the defender, leaves it to Gomez, and Gomez just can't find a touch on it. Just leaves it to the defender, and then all we could do there is just watch. Hopefully, we can get these 3 points. These very important 3 points to start off this campaign. Real Sociedad had one dangerous play. It was a play that their fullback puts it to the center. Defender again just leaves it on the center and leaves it off to one of their center mids, puts it over, and their striker just hits it to the side. At this point, teams getting tired, had to bring some changes. I was thinking to take out Thiago for Condobia, but then changed my mind because we had to go into a 4-3-3 false 9 position, and I wanted Thiago to be, knowing that he was one of the most high rated players he had to be, so I changed him for one of our strikers, and also decided to put in Torres instead of Soler because I knew Torres was gonna, I want he's only 19 years old, so I want him to play a lot and put his potential up. So I take out Soler and put Torres in. Torres came off the bench, and actually both our players came off the bench. Condovia and freaking Torres played phenomenal. But Guedes right here does like a 40 or 50-yard sprint. Finds Torres on the back, and Torres on the first touch. Oh my God, just far left of the first post. If Torres scores that, it's obviously goal of the season, in my opinion, honestly, on that first touch. And Condobia also comes in and was just completely dominated Undigar. I didn't think I saw Undigar touch the ball at all in that second half. Completely just took him out of the game without a doubt. Didn't find nothing else to do for him. We have the ball now. Rodrigo passes through. Rodrigo trying to find something. He can't find it, and he gets brought down. It's obviously a foul without a doubt. This is the type of crosses I like. Condovia just puts a ball over. Garay finds it, and the goalkeeper not even moving at all. Garay puts it in the top right corner. Nothing Moya can do there for Real Sociedad. Makes it 3-2 for us, and I think we are taking 3 points in our first game against Real Sociedad, and at home. 3 big points. Isikal Garay first goal of the season. Real Sociedad, honestly, after we scored the goal, nothing to do. I think their morale was obviously just down. They didn't know what to do with themselves. We just had little opportunities here and there, just touching the ball. Real Sociedad had, I think, just one last play. Didn't really know what to do with it. Trying to find in the center, but then our defense, our fullbacks, knew what they were doing. These first 3 points for us, a 3-2 win was very, very big. The first 3 points to a very long journey, obviously, with many more games to come. We're also trying to win. I think we're in the Europa League. I'm not sure. But as you can see, 3 points in the bag, big morale boost, and importantly, I think we can be in the top table in the first game of the year. And I decided to do some post-match interviews. Obviously they post up the morale, try to make them happy with each other. The team morale is just content, so we're trying to make it everyone's happy. Lodis, how strong was his debut? It was strong, but he can always offer us more. They also asked for Thiago, how good his performance was. I liked it as well. I thought Thiago could get a little bit in the match, so obviously he can offer us more at any time. As you can see, guys, officially, this is going to be the end of the video. We bought world-class players. We also bought Thiago. and then we started making our youth team. This team looks promising. And if you guys like this first video of the Valencia career mode, please hit the like, subscribe to me because it's going to be more. And if you guys like the video, love you all. Please stay safe. Coronavirus right now. Stay at home. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.